Hey Frenzy, it's week 5 already. I know, time is flying high, so let's get started by putting our hard hats on and let's go to work. We start in Gladstone tonight, a critical GNC game between the Marquette Redmen and the Braves. Those Braves fans fired up, they should be. It's a big game. Early in the first quarter, the Redmen driving Alex Sherbina on the tough run, picks up 15 yards, and Marquette's knocking on the door. And the Redmen would plow right through that door 2 plays later as Sherbina scores from 5 yards out, and Marquette strikes first. It's 7-0. Gladstone had an answer in the form of quarterback Ben Pouliot, who keeps the ball here and dives into the end zone for the score. Extra point, no good, however. Marquette still led 7-6. After a Redmen punt back to Pouliot, he will use his arm this time and connect downfield with Justin Pedersen for a gain of 20 and a Braves first down. That would end the first quarter. Early in the second, the Braves would take the lead. Pouliot to Riley Ballard on the 20-yard pitch and catch, and Gladstone led 12-7. The Braves would go for 2, and here's the play. Pouliot rolls to his right, and he's going to keep it, and he's going to sneak it in, and Gladstone led 14-7. Marquette would get the ball back and move down the field. Quarterback Brett Place, the sophomore, rolls out and finds another Brett Beauchamp, who is taken down inside the Gladstone 30-yard line. On 2nd and 5 from the 25, it's Sherbina. He evades not 1 but 2 tacklers. Alex is hungry. He's got reservations for 6. And after the Marquette made the extra point, the game was tied at 14 apiece, and that was also the score at the half. In the second half, the Redmen shut out the Braves 21-0, and that was the difference in the game. Marquette wins 35-14 over Gladstone. To the scoreboards, Escanaba had a 35-30 lead late, only to give up 2 scores in the final 2 minutes to lose by 9 in Medford. In Ironwood, Northland Pines wins big 46-21. At home, Stevenson buries Newberry 40-0. Calumet now has won 2 in a row. The Copper Kings got kickoff returns from Clark Kangas and Brandon Jacks in their 47-20 victory over Calumet. In Kingsford, an upset as the Flivers beat Menominee by 1 point, 14-13. Reed Larson had 142 yards on 22 carries, including a 67-yard touchdown run in the Kingsford win. In Crystal Falls, Bill Santilli gets a great effort from his team in a 49-14 rout of North Central. Back to the highlight reel. After a win last week, a fired-up Gwinn team visited 4-0 Negaunee. First quarter, Gwinn had to punt, and the ball was snapped over the head of Owen DeVoe. Dusty Capel, bang, brings him down, and the Miners are in business early on. On 3rd and goal from inside the 2-yard line, Adam Francis spins here and finds the end zone. Touchdown Negaunee, 2-point conversion good, and they lead 8-0. It was 8-0 Miners in the second quarter when again Negaunee looks back to get on the scoreboard, and they do here as Francis gets the toss from Tanner Uren, and he's taken down just short of the end zone. Francis would punch it into play later, 16-0 Miners. After a nice return by Tyler LaJoy on a punt, Negaunee was deep in Gwinn territory, and once again, it's Francis, his 4th score of the first half. Negaunee up 30-0. The Miners got it done on the defensive side of the ball as well this night as Tyler LaJoy would pick off this pass right here from Justin Nyquist. That would eventually set up another touchdown as Tanner Uren would connect with Andrew Katona for a 10-yard touchdown pass. Negaunee led 37-0 at the half as we see the touchdown pass here, and the Miners are now 5-0 with a 49-6 win over Gwinn. Back to the scoreboards, the Purple Hornets of Lance are now 5-0 after they shut out arch rival Baraga 49-0. Also winning big was Manistee 53-6, over Munising. The Emeralds have now won 3 straight ball games. North Dickinson wins big over Bark River Harris, and Indian River Inland Lakes rolls over Rudyard 38-16. Welcome back. For both Iron Mountain and Westwood, tonight's matchup was critical. Both teams came into week 5 with identical 2-2 records. One team would walk away with a 3-2 record tonight. The loser would need to win 4 straight games to make the playoffs. So let's go out to Westwood. The Mountaineers and the Patriots were both ready to go for this one. Westwood got the ball first, and they would cash in on drive number 1 on 4th and 2 from the 39. Nate Klisch keeps the ball on the option play, and the quarterback is G-O-N-E, gone. 39 yards to the house, extra point no good. Westwood led 6-0 early. Late in the first quarter, Iron Mountain had trouble moving the ball. No trouble here. Quarterback Zach Jacobs rolls to his right and throws a screen pass back to Taylor Hootery, and Hoots puts on the afterburners. He would, though, be caught at the 15, a gain of 36, but IM could not cash in on the play. Westwood led 6-0 after 1. With 3 minutes to go into the half, the Mountaineers would tie up the ball game. Hootery in motion gets the ball from Jacobs, and this time he would not be denied. He's off to the races and gone 40 yards to the end zone for the score, and just like that, the game was tied at 6-6. Iron Mountain would go for 2, and they get it courtesy of a great catch by Nate Gerhard, who hauls it in and gets a foot in. A nice grab there, a top 10 play in my mind. Mountaineers led 8-6. Westwood got the ball back late in the second quarter, and they would go for the home run ball here, but Jacobs is there to make the INT. How do you like that one? A quarterback picking off a fellow quarterback. Iron Mountain led 8-6 at the half, and wouldn't you know it, the Mountaineers shut out Westwood 20-0 in the second half. Iron Mountain wins 28-6 tonight over Westwood. In other prep pigskin action, the Pickford D held Pellston to a goose egg on the scoreboard. Along with a handful of games, Brimley and Ewan-Trout Creek will play tomorrow night at 7 p.m. And in Rapid River, the Negaunee and the Rockets combined for 100 points. Rapid River wins the football game 60-40. To Ishpeming we go. The Hematites hosting Norway, and the Ishpeming boys wore pink jerseys to support the fight against breast cancer. Good stuff. Early in the first quarter, Ishpeming already up 8-0. Erica Striva finds the end zone from 5 yards out, and the Hematites led 14-0 over the Knights. Still in the first, Norway looking to put some points on the board. They do, but for Ishpeming, Isaac Bray's pass was picked off by Hunter Wertinen, who returns the INT for 6 points, and Ishpeming had a commanding 20-0 lead. Still in the first, the Hematites continued to score at will. 1st and 10 from the 35, Kostriva untouched to the promised land. Hematites up 26-0. On the extra point attempt, it's Eric Dompierre. Time for him to shine, and Eric steps up, and he gets a great bounce from the crossbar, and it's good. Dompierre is once again mobbed by his teammates. That's 2 this season for Eric. Ishpeming led 27-0 after the first quarter. Norway would score a touchdown in the second quarter thanks to Isaac Bray, but it was not enough. Ishpeming cruises to a 45-6 win. Come Monday, the Hematites should be ranked as the #1 Big 5 team in the UP, with Kingsford beating Menominee. To college volleyball we go. Both Michigan Tech and Northern Michigan on the road this weekend. In Ashland, the Huskies get shut out 3-0 by the Eagles. And look out for the Wildcats. They win their 6th straight match tonight, sweeping Lake Erie. In baseball action, the Tigers and Twins never got going due to Mother Nature, so they will play a day-night doubleheader on Sunday, with the first game starting at 1, the other at 7. And that's going to do it for tonight's edition of the Friday Night Frenzy. Enjoy the college football and pro football this weekend, everyone. Have a great night.